In today's video, you'll learn how to make this pretty Bohemian headpiece. I'll give you step-by-step instructions that you can easily follow at home. You don't need any complicated techniques to make this accessory, just a bit of patience and time. Here's all the materials needed to make this headpiece. I have also linked them down below in the description box. We're going to use these pretty bugle beads to create a bridal headpiece that I think would be perfect for a Bohemian bride. When made into branches, they look a little bit like leaves or feathers. So let's get started. Get your 26 gauge wire and cut about 2 meters of it. Bend the wire in half to find the middle bit. Add an oval pearl onto it and slide it down where you just bent it. Twist the wire until it's about 2.5 centimeters in length. Bend it to form a loop. Separate the wires and put the oval pearl between them. Bring the wires together and twist them to encase the pearl. This closes the loop. You can use something cylindrical like a pen to make sure the loop is round. Make sure you have about 1/2 centimeter of twisted wire before the first branch. Thread 5 pearls on the right side wire. Slide them down. Take the first bead and leave about 1/2 centimeter space between it and the stem, so you can twist the wire. Twist the wire until it's about 1/2 centimeter in length. Slide the next bead down and position it to the left side with 1/2 centimeter space. Twist the wire until it's about 1 centimeter in length. Now make a branch with the 3 remaining pearls on the right side. Measure 2 centimeters and bend the wire. Place the first bead there. Then leave about 1 centimeter space before the first branch made with bugle beads. You'll be alternating between pearl and bugle bead branches. Take the left side wire. Add 5 bugle beads on it. Form a loop to the end of the wire so that the beads can't fall off. Slide the beads down. Measure 3.5 centimeters and bend the wire there. bring the first bead there and twist the wire a few times. Now take the second bead and bring it to the right side, leaving a couple of millimeters of space to twist the wire. Continue alternating sides of the branch until you've used all 5 beads. Leave a couple of millimeters of space between each bead. I bought my bugle beads from eBay. Bugle beads are elongated, tubular beads traditionally made from glass or sometimes from plastic or metal. You'll need to add 4 pearl beads to the wire to make the next branch for the left side. Measure 2.5 centimeters and add the first bead there. Continue until you've used all the pearls. Twist the wire until you have 1 centimeter of it before the next branch on the right side. Add 5 bugle beads and measure 3.5 centimeters like you did with the first bugle bead branch. Make the branch the same way as you did the previous one. I will continue showing you how many beads you need for each branch and how long the branches need to be. However, I'll skip a lot of the branch making, otherwise this video will be way too long. If you continue watching, you will get all the important numbers you need in order to make this piece. I have a few tutorials on my channel where I show you how to add more wire when you run out of it in the middle of making your headpiece. I'll link one of them so you can check it out if you need help with that. that was the final branch needed for this half of the headpiece. Use your fingers to adjust the branches until you're happy with the shape. Now you'll need to make a second one of these. Make it with the same measurements and amounts of beads for each branch as you did with this one. After you have repeated the process and made a second one, you can continue by attaching them together. Position them pointing away from each other. You can use the wires attached to them to connect them. To avoid having an area with not enough branches in the center of the headpiece, it's best to layer the pieces slightly on top of each other. Lift the piece up, holding it in place with your fingers on your non-dominant hand. Start wrapping each wire around the stems of the decorations with your dominant hand. Nip off any excess wire with your side cutters and press the end down with the chain-nose pliers. Continue repeating this with all the wires until the pieces are securely attached to each other. This piece can be easily bent into multiple shapes, which makes it a very versatile option for a bridal hair accessory. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial, and I'll see you in the next one.